I'd love to hear, Maryane, like what are some of the ways that you
Yeah.
rest and what the rest are you craving?
For me, when I heard you talk about sensory, I was actually thinking about myself and how I need to give my eyes a rest. I need to give my eyes
Mm.
a break.
Hmm.
Oftentimes, we're on our screens a lot in many ways. And I
Yeah.
found since having my daughter, I don't have the luxury of just being seated at my desk and
Mm.
doing work on the laptop.
Yeah.
Um, and so oftentimes I'm having to be creative about, okay, how can I send that email or how can I get that note taken? And I'm
Mm.
using my phone a lot for that. But,
Mm.
too much phone use can start to dry the eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be as intentional as possible to be
Mhm.
having screen breaks and even thinking about healthy routines around past a certain time in the day, not to be on my phone, to
Yeah.
put do not disturb and just leave it as that. But
Yeah.
you know what happens? The idea of putting your phone away is like, oh, what if there's an emergency? What do I
Mhm.
do? Well, that's
Yeah.
okay because some phones allow you to go, do not disturb, but if it's the following people, they can come through. Whilst
Mhm.
I'm the extrovert, okay?
Mhm.
So I'm the energizer, and I get energized by conversations. I get
Mhm.
energized by just that social interaction. And it's
Yeah.
so interesting looking at the different ways in which, in our household, in our marriage, the ways in which we see rest
Mm.
and the ways in which we gravitate to whatever we find restful. So for him, being alone, maybe in a darkened room with a bit of silence, or he's listening to some music on
Yeah.
his own with his own thoughts so he can internally process is what
Yes.
energizes him. And it makes complete
Yeah.
sense. Whilst me over here on the extroversion side, I'm like, the way I'm going to unwind is I want to have a conversation. I want to
Mhm.
catch up on all the things that happen throughout the day.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting sometimes the clash between the ways in which we want to rest. And
Yeah.
we've had to come up with a good compromise where it's like, he'll be like, okay, I'm going to listen to you, babe. I can give you your space, but please, we need to have a cutoff point where I can just have some alone time.